Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, Embracing Arms community. This is Dr. Danielle Hairston with Your Best Life, and I'm coming back to you again with another 5-minute quickie. So, have you ever heard the term make your mess your message? Turn your mess into a message. Have you heard that before? I've heard that so many times. And it's just really striking because I think sometimes we get so frustrated with the, crises that are happening in your life, obstacles that you are enduring, failures that you've had to experience, loss that you've had in your life, jobs that you've lost, just messiness that happens in your life. And it can become paralyzing sometimes. And I am a firm believer that there is a reason. I think there's a reason why we go through some of the journey that we go through and some of the experiences that we've had. And I think that the moment that we become comfortable talking to people about those experiences, is the moment that you can get to the other side of it, right? Just taking all of the messiness that happens in your life and turn it into a message to help someone else. And it eventually will help you. I think the moment that I broke through the fear of talking about my messiness and talking about my failures and talking about my hurt and my pain, the moment I broke through that and turned those into messages for people, and start doing speaking engagement that was more authentic. Because before I used to only speak and I kept it really, scientific. I kept it like just research-based stuff. Kept it clean. Never really embedded my own personal life in my keynote speeches or my workshops that I was facilitating. And I found that the moment that I became more vulnerable in those spaces and allowed the mess in my life to become the message in my presentations, it had a greater impact. So don't run away from your mess. It's there for a reason, right? And some people don't want to be vulnerable with people that they don't know. They don't want to tell their story. They don't want to get that deep, in it. And that's okay. That's everyone's journey is their journey. I just will say for me, I found a different sense of freedom when I allowed my mess to become my message. It just was freeing for me. And it was empowering too. And I took my power back when I did that because I was less worried about people finding out about my mess because I was so willing to talk about it anyway. And so I think a lot of the fear and the insecurity is, what if somebody find out that I'm actually a weak person, or I'm actually a liar, or I'm actually not as smart as I am, whatever those things are. And then you try to cover it up so much. And the fear of people finding out is what paralyzes you. I think you take your power back when you say, you know what, this is who I am. This is a message that I want to share for you. And this is how I've overcome that. And this is what I'm hoping that you can overcome, and using this message and using my experience that I went through. So anyway, that was just heavy on my heart. I thought I'd share that with you. Don't know how you're going to use it. If you've had a mess in your life that you turn into a message and you want to share with other people, please comment below. And don't forget to share and subscribe and let everybody else know that you're coming into this community. And remember to go out into the community and embrace someone because they're waiting on you, and continue to live your absolute best life.
My La Casa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening and living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.